happy day. Okay, I have a 3P formula to share with you today that's going to help you get started in whatever you want to do. You ready for it? Let's hear it. Perfection leads to procrastination, leads to paralysis. I heard that on a training call today. I think the woman who coined that, her name is Donna Weiser. And so yeah, perfection, procrastination, paralysis. These are the 3Ps that are going to get in the way of your momentum in life. When I heard that today, I was like, amen. When we are so into perfecting everything and getting all our ducks in a row before we start, usually we never start. I've seen this in my life so many times earlier in my life. The first half of my life, I was kind of a perfectionist. I was always stressed out. I was super studying at school. I was like that straight A student, and I was super unhappy and super stressed. I had an eating disorder. It was a really uncomfortable time of life, and it was all around perfectionism. And I started to kick the habit of that pretty quickly in my late 20s when I became a singer-songwriter. And in my mid-20s, I got dragged to an open mic with one of my friends. She was a musician. She's like, just share your songs. And I didn't want to share them because they weren't perfect. They wouldn't seem like real songs yet, right? And so I went to my first open mic, and there was standing room only, and I got up there shaking and I shared songs. And they weren't perfect. The songs weren't perfect. The performance wasn't perfect. But you know what? It got me in some momentum. I got the feeling of what it felt like to perform and to share these songs. And that propelled me into more songwriting and more performing. And it really has just blossomed my life. And that was, let's see, I'm 48. And that was when I was 24. And I don't know where songwriting and being a performer would have gone to if I never took that first step to be imperfect at it. So where in your life are you waiting for just the perfect moment, for everything to be perfect, to get on a video, to get in a relationship, to, get pregnant, to start a new business, to move across the country, or whatever it is? You have a choice right now to just follow the flow of something and go for it, even if it's imperfect, because it's the experience of making the choice that creates the next piece of awareness. It's kind of like these little universal breadcrumbs that go along, right? And we'll never know. I remember way back when I graduated college, I felt this like crazy urge to move from New Jersey to Colorado. And I didn't know exactly what was going to happen. I did have a room set up for us to sublet. It was going to be me, my boyfriend, and my twin sister all in one bedroom. But we were like, okay, at least we had that. We didn't have a job. We didn't know what was really going to go. But I was like, the situation is not perfect, but we're going anyway. So we went and we discovered Colorado. And you know what? I've been here ever since, pretty much. And living in Colorado has shaped who I am and who I was able to bloom into. And so if I waited to get all my ducks in a row and have just the right job and just the right apartment and just the right, I may never have made it to Colorado. And interestingly enough, my sister and I moved to Colorado, and then everyone else followed. My brother, my father, my mother, and then my brother's friends. And it was crazy how our one choice, our one imperfect choice, led to everybody else's choice, and everyone changed their lives because of one choice that we made, imperfect choice we made to follow our instinct and our imperfect action. So, really important. Don't let perfection paralyze you. Okay, just follow the imperfect action and watch the next breadcrumb. And from the imperfect action, you may want to call it a mistake, which I don't live with that word. There's no mistakes and there's no regrets. There's only awareness that we gain from an action. So we make a choice, we have an action, and we have awareness. And then we have a possibility that shows up from there. And then guess what happens? We have the next choice, the next awareness, the next possibility. So this really spoke to me today as I'm embarking on lots of new things. You know, all of us with this stay home order and this quarantine, we're all noticing that our life is shifting a little bit. Maybe our businesses are shifting, even relationships. We're starting to realize, you know what? I think I need something new. I think something has shifted in me and I want to try something different. I want to evolve something. And as we take a walk into something new, may we follow the imperfect action and not wait to be perfect at it. Okay? That is my prayer for all of us. Take imperfect action and forget about perfection. Stop procrastinating. Don't let yourself get paralyzed, right? Just follow the impulse of your passion. Follow the impulse of the flow, the downward flow. So that's what's lighting me up today. What's lighting you up today? Let's have a conversation. I'd love to hear your comment. Was this helpful? You know, where do you feel like perhaps you have been trying to be perfect at something and maybe listening to this, you're like, you know what, I'm just going to go for this. What the hell? Write that down there. I want to hear about it. And also write down something that you just can't, you're having a hard time taking a step forward. Write that down. Perhaps I have a story or a tool for you. These videos are all to be of service and to be inspiring to you and to plant the next seed and breadcrumb for whoever's watching, as well as myself too. So have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. As always, please join by clicking the subscribe button. We'd love to have you in the High Vibe Tribe. And t-shirts are coming. All right. See you next time.